All right, so move on to the next segment. I'll be sharing my thoughts on the UFC lightweight division, the state of the division right now in the world of MMA inside the UFC world. So, in my opinion, the lightweight division is right now the second best division in the UFC right now. In my opinion, the middleweight division is the hottest division right now in the UFC right now in terms of stars, in terms of title, in terms of the title picture, in terms of the top 15 talent. But right now, the lightweight division has a lot of contenders such as Charles Oliveira, Arman Sarukin, Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier, Michael Chandler, Ben Darish. The list goes on and on. It's a stacked division in the lightweight division. The only problem right now in the lightweight division is none of those guys I just mentioned, other than Arman Sarukin, are championship material right now in terms of the title picture. Right now, Arman Sarukin is the only guy that can really say he is worthy of a title shot to fight Islam Makhachev right now in the lightweight division. And the problem with that is Arman Sarukin is expected to be suspended from the UFC for the next 6 to 9 months after his incident that he did in his walkout to fight Charles Oliveira and his fight on the UFC 300 card. I mean, he punched a fan during his ring walkout and is currently suspended by the UFC executives. So that means that right now we don't have a true contender right now at the lightweight division right now to fight Islam Makhachev next. I mean, like I just said, Charles Oliveira is a good competitor, obviously a good fighter, but he just lost to Arman Sarukin, so that kind of takes him out of the title picture. Dustin Poirier just lost to Islam Makhachev. Michael Chandler doesn't deserve a title shot, neither does Ben Darish. Or Justin Gaethje, who just got knocked out by Max Holloway, who moved up to the featherweight division from the featherweight division to the lightweight division to fight Justin Gaethje on the UFC 300 card. So right now, we are in a tough spot right now in the title picture right now in the lightweight division. Don't get me wrong, this is still going to be a fun division to watch, but the title picture and the title scene in terms of who's next to fight Islam Makhachev is kind of foggy right now, unless Arman Sarukin can come back faster from his UFC suspension. We'll have to look out for that, but that's the problem. While the title scene is kind of cold, and while it's kind of on pause, that kind of leaves the door for Islam Makhachev to possibly get his wish and what he's said he's wanted to do in the past, and that's move up to the welterweight division to possibly become a double champion and add his name to the list of all-time greats who have become double champions in UFC. Because if the title scene at the lightweight division remains cold, I could see Islam Makhachev possibly by the end of 2024 getting in line to fight at the welterweight division for a welterweight championship opportunity to fight the winner of Leon Edwards and Bilal Muhammad when they fight in a few weeks at UFC 304. So right now, as exciting as the lightweight division is, with that being said, all the contenders right now, other than Arman Sarukin, are really not eligible for a title shot, in my opinion, which sucks because what are we supposed to do at this lightweight division that has a lot of fighters? So hopefully Dana White and the executives can figure this out. I think the right call would obviously to make them have title eliminator fights, had set up the best of the best to fight each other. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing a Charles Oliveira versus Justin Gaethje rematch. I know Dustin Poirier said he only wants to be in line or be around to fight for a title and possibly put him in the mix again to fight a top lightweight contender if he's down for it. They got to find something to do at this lightweight division because there's so many talented fighters. The title scene cannot be foggy for long. But I know that Dana White and Hunter Campbell will figure it out. But those are my thoughts on the state of the lightweight division right now in the UFC.